Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Tigers will kick this away to get us going. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Noles will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And this one marked down at the 20. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Spin move and still going. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 10-yard line. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Tigers will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, noles.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and the vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. A new set of downs after that completion.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. But hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts from inside the 20. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Makes a quick catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st down here for this offense.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Florida State 14, Clemson 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the handoff again. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
number 17.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? The 30. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Handoff heading left. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end a pick. And looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Then he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He'll toss it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback's got it on the option. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's a run. Running back's got it. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Hands off to the left. He's found some room at the 45. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. When they don't block the defensive end, he shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made by the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, noles.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick it deep to begin the second half. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. The ball is loose. The defense recovers the fumble. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State on the scoop and score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Clemson offense is back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away each of the last 2 possessions. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Florida State 42, Clemson 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. We'll try to run it with the option. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Play action here on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And there's the handoff. Fighting him off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Royer. Finds room at the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Noles are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Noles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Clemson, 21.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the Clemson offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Clemson offense is back out there. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Breaks loose at the 45. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
35 on the play. That's a 1st down for the offense. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score State 49, Clemson 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. The ball is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Clemson 28.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Get some space around the 30. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Automatic under the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Florida State, and the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A 4th down completion to the running back. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, noles.
Wow, that's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking downfield. It's Cole. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
As they bring him down, they tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the returner, but they create the turnover.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football because you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.